So I'm going to talk about the big struggle that our kids are going through and why we're seeing more kids struggle nowadays in today's generation than when I was a kid, when my parents were kids, when your parents were kids, our grandparents, all these. Why are we seeing such an elevation or increase in childhood struggles or childhood issues or illness going on? So we're going to use this gas versus brake to help explain that. So here we have this RPM gauge going on here, and we have these three smaller half circles going on, and inside of each one says traumas, toxins, and thoughts. These are what we refer to as our 3 T's, our thoughts, our traumas, and our toxins. This is the big thing, is our world that our kids are being introduced into from day one is more stressful, emotionally, chemically, and physically. Right? Our kids are going through a whole lot more of all of that. And the thing is they're facing these a whole lot earlier in life. And why that's important is because based on how neurology and science works, the earlier on that we face these and the more that we face of these stresses, the more our engine starts revving and we get stuck. We get stuck into the stress response. And why this stress response, we do want this stress response. We have 2 parts of our nervous system. We have our gas pedal and we have our brake pedal. Our brake pedal is where our immune system lives. This is where our digestive system lives. This is where growth, development, healing occurs. Very important part, especially when kids are developing. This other part, which is the gas pedal, is also very important. This is our stress response. So this is when a bear jumps out at us and we're gonna book it, right? It's what we call the fight and flight. You're either gonna fight and book it out of there, or you're gonna fight a bear, and give you props if you're gonna fight the bear. But both of them, very important. But when it comes to kids' development, the last place we wanna be stuck is on the gas pedal. They need to be here. But because our kids are facing so many more physical, chemical, and emotional stresses, that is impacting our nervous system. And like I said, based on neurology, nerves that wire together fire together. So if our kids' bodies are perceiving everything as stressful environments and taking in so much more stress, be the physical, chemical, and emotional, their nervous system starts wiring that way. And when it starts wiring into a stress response, it sticks and it gets stuck. And what happens is they get stuck onto the gas pedal and they don't spend optimal time here in the brake pedal where that growth, that development, and that healing should be occurring. And when that happens, what we see a lot of these issues start to arise, because if we're stuck into a stress response and a bear's jumping out at us and we're running away from a bear, are you worried about digesting the food that you just ate? Or are you worried about the bacteria or the virus that is attacking your body? Or are you worried about hitting your milestones? No, because you're expending all of your energy to run away from that bear because your body is perceiving it to be in a stress response. So what we need to do is help calm down that gas pedal, start to take the foot off the gas pedal and start to calm down that nervous system and start moving from here to here, so these kids can start growing, these kids can start developing and start being able to thrive and shine in today's world, because our kids are struggling more than ever. We know that, and that's making us want to seek answers to really what's going on, but we're not finding those. And then what that's doing is getting us down into more of a hopeless state or self-doubt of what's going on. Is my kid going to be able to thrive in today's world? Because that is ultimately what, as a parent, we want for our kids, is our kids ought to be able to thrive and shine in today's world and be the best that they can. Right now they are great. We're not trying to change them. We're just helping try to amplify all that good that is in them and help to unlock that potential with them. So hopefully this, started connecting a lot of maybe what's going on with your kiddo. You're like, yeah, it sounds like my kid, right? That they're stuck into a state of stress. Well, reach out to us, message us, give us a call at the office. We are here to help you. We understand these struggles and what you're going through, and we are here to help you and help your family be able to get answers and action steps to start getting onto that right page and getting our child to start to thrive in today's world. So this is Dr. Eric from ADIO Chiropractic, where we are creating happy, healthy families. Bye now.